If you'll sit, your legs one in front of the other, doesn't matter if it's left or the right, just as long as your legs and your thighs are placed on the mat as much as you can, that your bottom is semi-spread just a little bit, give yourself cushioning on the lower spine, and sit up straight, allow to elongate that spine to allow the airflow as well. Open up your palms to the sky, rest them on your knees, close your eyes, and today we're just going to focus on the beginning of your breathing. So you breathe in slowly and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale through your mouth and exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Begin to clear your mind. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, both hands up above your head. Stretch that spine and exhale. Left hand on the ground, right hand over your head. And every time you exhale, stretch that arm just a little bit more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, stretch it over. Make sure that your right side is planted on that ground as much as you can so that you're getting the full stretch, elongating your right side. Great, now inhale, both hands up. And exhale, other side, right hand, forearms go down the ground and your left hand over. And again, make sure that your left bottom is planted on the ground to get that full stretch on your side. And every time you exhale, make sure you stretch just a little bit more over your head. Deep breaths. Calm that mind, focus on that breathing. One more time. Great. Both hands up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Make sure that you're forward folding at the waist and get that bottom, again, keep at the bottom planted on the ground. And come as low as you can without lifting your waist up. So keep that bottom planted on the ground, almost like a flat back, and make sure you're not arching over. We want to have a flat, straight and spine. So breathe in and exhale over. Calm your mind. Deep breaths in. Great, slowly roll up. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. And exhale, both hands behind your back. Plant them on your palms on the ground behind your back. And now we're going to lift up our waist to open up our hips equally. So you breathe in. Exhale. Good, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Take your right leg out to the side. And now I want you to flex your toes up to the sky. Make sure your hips are squared to the front. Your left foot is pointed in. And make sure that your torso is up, again, not hunched over. We want to have an open chest for breathing. So I want you to, again, inhale up and just rotate and over. At this point, you either are grabbing your toes, your ankles, your knee, or your calf, whatever, so that you can have that full stretch of that left side and of your spine as well. And again, now we're going to get into stretching our legs. Okay, so again, all you're doing is stretching. Try to tuck your chin to your chest and breathe. And elongate that spine. Excellent. And with your right hand, hold on to your toes or wherever you're holding, and your left hand up to the sky. So your chest is now facing forward. Excellent. Both hands up. Breathe in. And exhale, we're going to twist your right hand on your knee, left hand behind your back. Keep that chest lifted. And breathe. Great. Both hands up, inhale. Exhale, we're going to come down. We're going to now spread both legs out. Okay, excellent. Get as comfortable as you can. Again, straight spine, straight chest. Make sure you're not hunching over, rolling those shoulders. Keep them back, open up that chest for deeper breaths. Flex your toes at this time and see if you can raise them up, off the ground, and lower. And up, off the ground, and lower. And now from here, both hands up, inhale. And exhale, both hands touching your toes if you can. You can right here if you need to, on your knees, on your calves, right underneath your calves, your ankles, or your toes with a flat back. Good. Breathe in. Good. Just slow stretches. Excellent. Breathe in, hands up. And exhale over. Now, you're going to swoop your left hand on the ground, forearm, and your right hand over. Inhale up. And exhale, left and right hand, forearm on the ground, right hand over your head. Great. Inhale up. Now keep your left leg straight and your right leg goes in close to your body and your left foot pointed or toes flexed to the sky. So breathe in, rotate, flat back, and over. Keep your right hip planted on the ground again. See if you can either stretch at your knee, at your calf, your ankle, or if you can reach to your toes. Chin to your chest. Great. Inhale up. Both legs in. From here, I'd like you to get to all fours. So on all fours, I want your knees right underneath your hips. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. And I want your palms and your fingers spread wide open. So as you're here, this is the great way to start your cat-cow position. And what I'd like you to do is you're going to inhale and tuck in. Arch that back as much as you can. Get that chin to your chest. And exhale. Great. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. From here, you're going to tuck your toes under and you're going to push back to downward dog. So you just lift your hips, get your calves or your ankles as far as you can down to the ground, and you're just going to kind of stretch out just a little bit. Excellent. From here, you're going to take your right leg up to the sky. Open up those hips. You have room to rotate over. Do so. And bring it down to the ground. Left side now. Left leg up and rotate over. And slowly bring it down. And walk it out just a little bit more. And we're going to just rest in child's pose. This will be your resting area. So knees down and just rotate your hips back to sit on your heels and your forehead on the ground. Back to all fours. Spread those fingers. Tuck your toes under and raise those hips back to your downward dog. Excellent. From here, you're going to take your right leg up. And this time I want you to angle your hips so they're square to the ground and flex your toes. Take it into your forehead, plant them in between your hands to a low lunge. Right, make sure you're situated, that your ankle's right underneath your knee, that you're not too far over or too far back. Excellent. From there, what I'd like you to do is just straighten that right leg and lower your head down for a good stretch. Bend that right knee again. Lower that left knee to the ground, flatten your toes, and lean back to a runner's lunge. A runner's stretch. You take your left hand onto your right toes. If you can't reach there, reach at least to your knees or to your ankles and stretch. Great, back up. Hands planted on either side of your toes. Make sure that your left toe goes up and under. Straighten that back foot and rotate it out. And from here, you're going to straighten your right leg just for a deeper stretch. Square those hips. From here, you're going to raise your hands in front, just like so, and hold. Good. Flat back is the best. And bring it down. Bend that knee. Right hand on the ground. Rotate left hand up. Look up to the sky and relax. Left hand down on the ground. Right hand up and rotate up. Look at your hand. Breathe in and out. Great. Both hands down. Again, one more time. Straighten your front leg. Flat back. Raise up. Hands out. And hold. Great. Focus on that breathing. Good. Bend that knee. Hands down. And from here, take that right leg back into a plank and hold in a plank just for a second. Make sure your butt's not too high up or your bottom's too low. Make sure it's right in between for a good stretch. Focus on your breathing. At any time, if you need to come down to child's pose, you can to relax. Stay in that plank and push back to downward dog. This is a great place just to relax your hands and your legs. You can always lift your hands, relax your legs as much as you can. And now from here, we're going to do our left side. So left leg up, square it now to the ground and flex. Bring it in through your hands for low lunge. Great. And again, you can adjust yourself. Make sure that your front knee is not too far forward or too far back. Just right in between, right underneath your knee. And your left leg now, and your right leg is not bent or too far back again. Good. And breathe. Good. From here, straighten your left leg. Take your chin to your chest for a deeper stretch. Bend that left leg. Excellent. From here, rotate your right leg out or your right foot out. And you're going to bend your left leg now. Straighten it, bend it. Good. From here, I want you to have your left hand planted, your right arm up. Right arm down. Switch to your left arm up. And straighten that leg for even a longer twist of the spine. And bend lower. And from here, bring it back to a plank and hold from here. Focus on that breathing. Deep breaths. And bring that left leg through. And what I'd like you to do is, again, keep that left leg straight. And from here, I want you to stretch even deeper. Take those hands out to the front and hold. Flat back, please. Good. Bend and relax. Excellent. One more time. Bring up. And you're going to hold. Flat back. Great. Put hands down and just bring it back to that plank. Down to child's pose and relax. Up to all fours. Replant your hands to spread out those fingers. Tuck those toes under. Bring it back to downward dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Get those heels down to the ground. And just, we're going to stretch here. We're going to hang just a little bit. Just hang. It's a great stretch. Right in the back of your hamstrings. Great. Just bending and lengthening. Bending and lengthening. Excellent. Breathe in, hands up. All the way up, stretch. Bend back just a little bit, a little waterfall. And breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in, hands to your knees. Good. Exhale, right leg back. Hands go down to runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, left leg back to plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, slowly lower your chest, your bottom still up to the ground, up to the sky. And now lower everything down, flat onto the ground. Breathe in, push up to cobra. Exhale. Breathe in, tuck toes under, push back to downward dog. Breathe in, left leg goes through the hands. Inhale, right foot meets. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, inhale, hands up. Waterfall back. Inhale. And again, exhale down. Great, inhale, flat back. Inhale, left leg back. Into a right lunge, there we go, nice. Inhale, bring that right leg back to plank. Inhale, knees down. Slowly lower that chest to the ground. Lower those hips. Flatten. Push up to cobra. Breathe in, toes tucked. Bottom up for downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, inhale, left leg drags to meet right foot. Inhale, flat back. Inhale, hands slowly up, raised up, and waterfall back. Inhale up, and last time, exhale over. A little bit deeper each time. Right leg back. Excellent, good job. Inhale. Left leg back to plank. Knees down. Slowly lower chest for gratitude. Hips down. Roll up to cobra. Inhale, tuck toes under, back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg through. Inhale, left leg drags to meet your right foot. Excellent. Good stretch right here, a little bit deeper each time. Inhale, hands to knees, flat back. Excellent. Inhale up slowly, raise up, waterfall back. Inhale up, and just exhale over again. A little bit stretch. Put your hands underneath your toes. Kind of bend your knees at this point. You're going to get your shoulders to stretch right here in your hands, especially if you're on them for planks. So you just raise and pull almost on top. Don't strain yourself, but pull just to make sure you get those hands moving. And the shoulders. Helps also right back here. Inhale up. Waterfall. Exhale over. And this time we're going to take your hands flat onto the ground. Like this. Palms down. Hands again on top. For a good stretch, you can bend here if you need to. And then lengthen as much as you can. Great. Inhale up. Exhale over. Walk your hands out as much as you can. And your legs back to downward dog. Lower your knees down. Flatten your toes. Push back to child's pose. And let's rest here. Slowly roll your vertebrae up. Hands are on your knees. Breathe in. And exhale. We're going to twist your left hand on your knee, right hand behind you, and face your chin over to your right side. Deep breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand, right hand on left knee, left hand behind, and your chin now facing your left shoulder. Good. Breathe in all the way up. And place both hands behind you for a full stretch, chin up. Excellent. Hands up again. And exhale, hands to your knees. From here, we're going to sit on our bottom. We're going to sit up straight. Make sure your spine is in, your belly is tucked in, or your belly button, tuck it into your spine. Okay? And from here, you're going to just lift your ankles off the ground and point them to the ground. Just lift them up and point them down. Keep that spine up, lift it up and down. Good. From here, you're going to push your bottom in just a little bit. Knees become bent. And we're going to get into a boat pose. So from here, you have a choice. You can keep your legs, your feet planted on the ground. And your bottom, of course, stays on the ground. And your hands behind your back. Or you can do our regular boat pose where your legs come up and your hands come up right next to your knees. This is our boat pose. Eventually we can even get to here. But right now we're just going to stay here. Your arms are on either side of your leg and you're just going to extend and come back up. You're going to do that 10 times. Here we go. That's 2. Nice and slow. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Nice job. One more. 10. Hold it. Good. And come here. Either hold your ankles here or stretch it out as much as you can. Or you can even be here and stretch back. Excellent. Good. Again, now we're going to twist. We're going to get that middle torso area. Same thing with your boat pose. So wherever you were before, if you were here, you're just going to either take your legs and turn to the side and in, as so, or you're here and you twist. Make sure you get your hips all the way over. Okay, 10 times. Are we ready? Here we go. And twist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice job. 8, 9, 10. And here, again, you're either going to plant your foot down and relax back, or stay in that boat pose, hold here, or even escalate your legs. Make sure your spine is straight. Good. Bring it down, and now we're going to roll down to our backs. Calm your body at this time. Right leg up. Hold either behind your knee, your thigh, your knee, your calf, or your ankle. Tuck in. Grab the outside of your ankle. Push your right knee out just a little bit. Do not strain. Excellent. Push in just a little bit to your chest, a little bit out to your armpit area. Tug just a little bit. Then from there, take that knee over your left side. Your right arm goes out and face your right arm and breathe. Excellent. Bring it back to the center and release it down. Readjust yourself. And now your left leg up, back of your thigh, your knee, your calf, or your ankle. Flex and point. And lower down. Great. Take the outside of your ankle and push that left knee out just a little bit. Don't strain the body or the muscle. Good. Tuck that knee in now just a little bit, little tug to your chest. Out to your armpit. Take that knee, rotate it over to your right side. Left arm goes out, and now face your left arm. Slowly breathing down. Excellent. Come to the middle. Lay that left leg down. Stretch your hands all the way up above your head. Point your toes. Wiggle those fingers. And come to relaxing position, either called corpse pose. So you're just going to lay fully down on the ground. Your palms are up to the sky. And it's time to relax your body. Breathe in. Release all the energy outside of your toes. So breathe in from your toes and exhale. Inhale from your ankles and your knees. Release all energy from your knees. Now your hips, release your hips. Wiggle your bottom if you need to readjust your hips so they're flat and they're squared off to the ground. Deep breaths. Move up to your chest. Release all the energy and tension from your chest. Inhale. Exhale out. Focus on your shoulders. Readjust your shoulders so you're flat on the ground. Inhale from your shoulders. And exhale. Release the tension in your neck. Focus on your fingers and your palms and your wrists. Inhale. And exhale. Energy at the top of your head. Breathe in. exhale. One last time, breathe in and exhale. At this point, you can either remain here on the ground until you feel that your heartbeat has come to a normal pace, or you can slowly roll up, come to your center. And that completes our first episode. Thank you so much for joining me in Budding Yogis, and I can't wait to see you next time.